So I've been chasing a boost leak or belt slip or whatever, you know. I'm missing 6 pounds of boost. I used to make 12 pounds of boost. Broke transmission, fixed the transmission, put it back in, put everything back together all nicely, and now we only get 6 pounds, 6 to 7 pounds of boost. So I'm missing boost. So I went to Jared's house, we did a pressure test. Does it reach?
Mm-hmm. That's what she said. Hold up. And we gotta
Cap the hose, goes into the throttle body. Cap this side, that goes into the blower. Just air comes in this way, goes all the way around, goes that way.
Sorry. You don't have a boost leak though.
Hmm?
You don't have a boost leak though.
I hear something here.
Dude, you would hear it excessively.
Really?
This is 20 psi. You would hear that shit rushing out so quick.
Why do I hear it though?
You might hear a little bit of air escaping. That's not going to cause your boost leak though. You know what I mean? Like how much pressure that is.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you.
What you mean? Like it's staying. It's staying on there.
See if the blow-off valve has pressure going to it. I'm trying to show you
What it would sound like if we let a little bit out.
There went all your pressure.
Huh?
There went all your pressure. Your blow-off valve. So. Shoot, you know what?
That's fine. So I don't have a boost leak there then?
You do not have a boost leak.
And that was good. And then after that, I cleaned all this back here just to make sure, because it was a little dirty, but I couldn't see no belt slip issues. And I drove it a whole day, did a couple passes and stuff, having fun. And then I checked back there and didn't look like it was belt slip, but you know, I couldn't really tell, and I couldn't see it on the, I couldn't hear it on the, you know, when you get on it or anything. And the tune seems fine. So now I'm going to, well, we took it to Tyler's shop. All right, so we're here at Tyler Bond's shop. Ice cold air, Butler City. Smoke test. Nothing. That was good too. So now the next option is I have the 3.6 pulley on this, and it came with the belt for the 3.8, I guess, I believe, because when I ordered the Gates green belt, I ordered the same size I had before, and now that I look into it, it was the same size. It comes for the 3.8 pulley, not the 3.6. And I never adjusted anything, but you'll see how much play, how little play the tensioner has when I move it. All right, so that's off. And then you'll see here, and you'll see here, right here, with a 15, we're gonna move that, and you'll see how little play it has. All right, so if you can see, I'll show you how much play it has. And that's it. Just a little, I don't know if that's enough or a little bit, but I don't know if that's too much or not. But once we get the different belt, it's smaller. This one's, I think it's this belt, I think it's 103. This belt, I think it is 103.5. So I order one that's 200. I order one that's 102. So we'll see the difference. But this just basically move here, and then it comes right off. And it's off. Boom. And the tensioner goes all the way now. Shoot. And the belt's off there. So now that the belt is off right here, all we have to do is now start loosening up, because I have to get this one off right here, and then the pulley on the other side. So I have to loosen everything up so I can get those two out and get the belt out. Get the cranking. All right, so we got this one out, and it's the one that goes you see, I don't know if you can see the hole, but it goes right here. It goes right here because the belt goes from the top and the belt goes on the bottom. So that's this one. Goes right there. And then we got the pulley. It's this piece, and then another piece that goes on this side to the holes. It has 5 holes. It was on the second one. I think we're gonna move it to the middle and test it out with 102 inches. But I just gotta fish the part that I dropped. All right, so I got the belt right here. This is the size. This is right here, RPM belt. And so let's put it on and see if it all works. All right, we put the belt. We did the middle hole out of the 5 on that pulley, and we put it on there. I think it has too much play, so I'm still gonna put it together, run it, see how it goes, and if it doesn't work, then I'm at least gonna get the belt, cycled, heat up, and then I'll come back and move it over 1 more hole to make it tighter. And then I'll try to put it on, because I had it on the second hole and I couldn't get it on, so I went to the middle. So let's put this back together here, the MAF and the throttle body tube, and see how it works. So next, we borrowed the max flow race valve from Jarrett and took off the BB57 from Vortec, and that's the next check. See if this one holds pressure, because we pressure tested that one and we smoke it, and then held pressure, no leaks, but I don't know if it warms up and it gets all messed up or it's not holding all the pounds. So put that one on, turn on the car and find out. We went out, we did a pass in Mexico, and still 6 pounds. So came back, put the BB57 back on. The day we went to see the C8, I stopped at Marty's house, and I had read in the forums to cut the little tab from the tensioner a little bit to get the pulley on a tighter hole, and we did that. All right, so we put the belt on the second hole, 1, 2, has 5, and then we couldn't get the belt on, so I took the tensioner off, and we're gonna trim a little bit off of this tab. Online, that's what they say what they do, trim a little bit of this tab so we can move the tensioner a little bit further over, and then maybe we can get the belt on, and then we'll go drive, and we'll probably break a belt because it's too tight, but it's only one way to find out. There it is. Oh, right there. Just cut 1/4 inch maybe. See if it works. It's like there's barely any movement.
Yep.
So we'll see if this shit holds.
Yeah.
That's after we took some of the tab. We were able to go further enough to get it on, and it's on the. Oh, I can show it here. Let me see if I can show it here. Yeah, there we go. Down there, right there. No move. So if you see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on the second one. So let's see how that goes. We moved the pulley to a tighter hole, and we cut the tab. We got the belt on there pretty tight. We cleaned back there, and we drove to see the C8 and all that stuff, and drove home, had a little fun with a 011 LE. 6 pounds because the issue wasn't still resolved. So after that, I took it to Sergio at Nordstrom Motorsports because he tuned Danny's car and he did a smoke test on Danny's car too. And he said, if I can't figure out what's going on, bring it to the shop. So I got with him and I brought it to the shop so we can try something different. I didn't take video because at this point I was already aggravated. I couldn't figure out what was going on with the car. So I took a picture while I was there, but I didn't take any video because we were, brainstorming, trying to figure out, testing all the lines and all that stuff and figuring out what was going on. And in conclusion, we smoke and pressure tested and everything was good. No smoke came out of nowhere and everything was fine. So at this point, I was just gonna call Vortec the next day and then figure out what was going on. So then I saw Sergio on Monday, and on the Tuesday following that was last Tuesday, Jared texted me, Demonic 50, and he says, hey Javi, I cleaned my pre-filter and I put the leaf blower through it and it restricts the air pretty good. I saw like air restriction. So why don't you take that off from the car and test it? Because I didn't have this. I wasn't daily in the car like this. I had this on, and then I had the pre-filter over it, so it could catch anything trying to go in there. And so I came home. I took this off. I took this off too. I just put the JLT back on, and we went into the test pool. Jared, hell yeah. Stupid pre-filter. Boom, 12 pounds. So, how can I know it was just this? So Jared has one too. So that same Tuesday night, he went home. He took his off because he was having the same issue I had. And lo and behold, full boost. So this little thing right here, TurboGuard pre-filter, if you daily your car with this and then this over, this restricts the flow by a lot. I was missing 6 pounds of boost. When I looked at the logs of when I had this, I was getting like 60 something pounds through the mass flow sensor, or whatever it means. It was 60 something. And then when I took this off and I got the 12 pounds, it was in the high 80s. So it was definitely flowing better. So no bail slip, no boost leak, and full flow 12 pounds. So what do you do when you fix your car? That was Tuesday. On Wednesday they had test and tune. I was gonna go support Jared up there. He was gonna finally run his car after all the changes he did to his car, and he had some issues with the clutch. So I went prepared with my helmet and jeans, and what do you do when you fix a car? You go have fun with it. So there you go. I did the test pass. My friend Bobby told me just to take it easy on the launch because, the transmission, we just put the transmission on a couple weeks ago and we were trying to figure out this boost issue and now we're good. So the car was on 93, everything on, new transmission. I launched, slow, and then I kind of got out it and got that 10.8 at 132, I believe. That's why I got a 1.8 60 foot. I just kind of was easy on it. I'm back on the stock converter, so I don't know if I'll get that quick 60 foot once I go back and I get on it. I mean, I'm on NTO5Rs. I got street wheels on. I don't have any 17s or anything in the back. So, but yeah, we figured out what it was, and now hopefully, everything is good. The car's been running good. Who would have thought the filter was robbing me of 6 pounds? So, no more. Track days, so prevents if we break the belt or something. Daily with the JLT, And tomorrow I'll change the oil of the car, change the oil of the blower, and time to just drive it and have fun and hopefully not break anything. We'll see about that. Next week the red car is going to the track, stock, just to have fun with a couple friends. Marty's working in the twin turbos, so we'll see how that goes. And the code for this video is TurboGuard pre-filter, of course. So hopefully you learned something. You can see if you have a belt slip or a boost leak, you know kind of what to do. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, just let us know in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed. Peace.
It's red light time. Too early.